Welcome back, everyone, to our Decision Georgia coverage. Less than an hour ago, we got an update from the Secretary of State's office.
And John Sherrick is live in Atlanta following the latest from the office. Hey, John.
Hey, just before the polls closed, the Secretary of State's office said it looks like all across the state there were just relatively minor problems, a few relatively minor problems that were all fixed quickly and easily. There were a few precincts that had to be open after 7 o'clock's closing time. There was a precinct in Gwinnett that was ordered to stay open until 7:04. A couple of precincts in Chatham County were ordered to stay open until about 7:30, 7:35. There was heavy voting in North Georgia, Northwest Georgia, and in Middle Georgia that caused the lines to go so long that people had to wait maybe up to an hour in some of those lines at some parts of the day. But the average wait time, according to Gabriel Sterling of the Secretary of State's office across this state to vote today, was 1 minute to 5 minutes.
It's going very smoothly. I can say that. We haven't really seen very many issues, and part of that's because of the heavy use of pre-election day voting options by Georgia voters, and that was our intention because it does take pressure off the election day voting. It's kind of like a plane. Your biggest issue is when you take off and when you land. So we took off this morning pretty well. We had a little bit of those problems in Columbia County, which we've gone over. But now we got to come in for the landing, which is closing the polling locations properly. But for the most part, we've seen a pretty smooth election.
And on Election Day on November 3rd, that was, 2 months ago, about 20% of the total vote came in on that final day of voting on November 3rd. Gabriel Sterling says we may know later tonight what the turnout really was today to add to the vote totals that will be counted over the next day or two.
All right, John Sherrick reporting live for us down there in Atlanta. Thank